We would like to thank the organizers for the opportunity to present the BRAVO protocol. There is growing interest in and evidence for more risk-based approaches to breast cancer screening. This may involve different screening tests and intervals for different groups of women. It would require feasible and acceptable routine risk assessment and advice at BreastScreen services. The aim of this work is to develop a protocol for routine risk assessment and advice in the BreastScreen Victoria program. It was funded by the Victorian Comprehensive Cancer Centre. The overall process starts with a review of validated breast cancer risk assessment models, followed by the design of the initial protocol. This was refined using outcomes from focus groups with client representatives, an online survey of BSV personnel, and the exploration of some simpler approaches to risk assessment. As part of our contract with the VCCC, BreastScreen Victoria also produced some resource estimates. The prototype tool is the IBIS version 8 tool, which has been well validated on large asymptomatic populations. It combines questionnaire data and breast density, a well-known risk factor for breast cancer. Risk data is collected using an expanded questionnaire, while breast density is measured from the screening mammogram. Risk advice includes information on breast cancer risk and breast density, and will be provided with the results letter or during further assessment after screening. From focus groups, we learned that providing all the required information would be very difficult and may cause worry that missing or uncertain information will lead to inaccurate risk assessment. There was a concern that risk advice could be confusing, frightening, or provide a false sense of security for some women. In response, we changed the protocol so that we are justifying all the data that would be required and that we provide support and an information line at BSV. Client feedback also prompted us to consider more simplified risk assessment tools. The survey of client-facing personnel highlighted the challenges of asking for detailed risk information and the importance of training and engaging personnel. The protocol now contains training and information resources for them. The feedback also prompted consideration of more simplified approaches. In considering a simpler risk assessment tool, we further explored the evidence for the IBIS tool to find that it actually has a poorer risk differentiation than intended. We also explored data in the LifePool cohort and found that age, family history, and breast density are comparable to IBIS in predicting incident invasive breast cancers and interval cancers. As a result, the protocol now includes an additional study arm that uses a simplified risk assessment tool based on these three factors. We have established a protocol for routine risk assessment and advice in the BSV program. Our next objective is to pilot the BRAVO protocol. This will include getting detailed feedback from participating clients and their GPs. We are very keen to establish a dedicated BRAVO GP panel to help evaluate downstream impacts in primary care. If you are interested, please email Carolyn Nickson.